Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Little Miss Recap is part of the Acast Creator Network. Hi everyone, Amy here. This is our final episode of Chimp Crazy. We have enjoyed this little series that we did where we spoke with a few of our good podcasting friends and Michael from Married at First Sight, Mary Payne from Pink Shade, and now on this episode we have Chris DeRosa. If you don't know who Chris DeRosa is, first of all, he is one half of one of my favorite podcasts, Fixing Famous People. But he's also a television producer. He's worked on things like The Real Housewives of New York, New Jersey, Summer House. He's done a bunch of stuff. Netflix, My Unorthodox Life. So I highly suggest you check him out and follow him. And here's our discussion of Chimp Crazy, Episode 4 with Chris DeRosa. All right, guys, we are here today with Chris DeRosa from Fixing Famous People.
Welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome, Chris. I love your podcast so much.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to talk with you about a certain someone on that podcast.
You're coming up pretty. Yeah.
I know who it is, and I'm super pumped.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a good one. It's a really good one, actually.
Yeah. I have thoughts. So Chris, tell us about your experience with Chimp Crazy. What journey have you been on here and what's been going on?
God. This is gonna be a tough one for your listeners in the first time I come on the show, where I have such strong opinions about so many things.
Love strong opinions.
We're very strongly opinionated around here. You're fine.
Like some people might be calling PETA on me for like what I'm about to say on this podcast, but I have so much. My first note is this isn't a show about bestiality, and yet it is.
You know, I have to say, I was talking to my husband about this, and I said, is there an underlying element of sexuality with these chimps?
Yes. The answer is yes.
The woman straight up said she thought he was masturbating to her.
Yes.
Yeah, Tonia said that. Yeah.
And I know we're supposed to be talking about the last episode, but like back in episode 1, when they're like, they would eat food right out of our mouths. I was like,
they were French kissing.
Disgusting and depraved.
Yes.
Like this should be illegal. And I get it, because this is like, this is a show about bestiality. I don't know what you want me to say to like qualify that, but it is. That's all.
The woman who slept with Buck dressed as her husband, who said, I will burn your houses down and take food out of your children's mouth if you talk about Buck. I was like, whoa.
Tonia said repeatedly she would choose Tonka over her children and her husband.
Yeah. On the news said that.
On the news. She keeps saying the quiet part out loud. Like, dude, stop.
Okay. Tonia is a star. I don't care what
you I agree.
It's like if I was working on a show, like if I was on a show and they were like, this is your cast member, like I would be like, we got a live one. Like she's a star. Regardless, did she perjure herself in a federal court case? Yes. Did she then like show us that she did that on camera? Yes.
She is Jennifer Coolidge. Is Jennifer Coolidge's character from White Lotus come to life.
My boyfriend was like, when they make the scripted version of this, it will be Jennifer Coolidge, and she'll win an Emmy for it, like 100%, and should.
It'll be amazing.
There is something about her that is so compelling and so tragic and so endearing, despite me knowing that she's a criminal.
Agreed.
And I also feel that most of the people in this world that are this like chimp, or as to use Tonia's word, human Z world, which is we can unpack that. There's definitely obvious mental illness here that's like not discussed enough in the documentary. That
I agree.
Something really bad happened on the way to heaven with this one.
Like there could be a full episode just about like us talking to psychiatrists about why they feel this way.
Yeah.
Like we touch on it for truly 5 seconds, and I could talk about it for 45 minutes. Go ahead.
Last episode, I said it reminded me of the hoarding episode. Yeah. Like when you watch Hoarders, and it's usually women, sometimes it's men, but there's always this trauma that involves loss. And I feel like that is coming up here for me. I 100% agree. There is something, not to talk about bestiality, not to be too on the nose about this, but there's some hole that they need filled, right? There is something that they are lacking.
Wow. Wow. That might top my favorite things you said in Chimp Crazy, which currently is Tonka and I are
you standing ovation.
He's my best friend.
Oh God.
No, he's my best friend.
I said Tonka was my best friend.
No, you were imitating Tonia. It's like Tonia says, Tonka is my best friend, and we're eating McDonald's.
Oh,
Like,
see, my best friend would eat McDonald's with me. Yes.
Well, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Yes.
No, it is like when the one, was it not Chance? I'm getting my chimps mixed up. Not Chance, not Travis. Was there one called like Chunk? What was the other one's name?
Buck?
Oh, Buck. When Buck was like, when the person said like she started dressing Buck in her dead husband's clothes.
Dead husband's clothes.
Like, again, this is sad. Like, and I feel bad for this person. And then it always ends in tragedy, you know? Like, oh God.
So let's talk about the episode a little bit, and then I want to talk about Eric Good because I need to process what I feel about him.
I have receipts. I have dirt, and I have some inside knowledge on Eric Good.
Okay. All right. So these opening shots are golden. Tonia's lying in a white bed. Her wig is fanned out around her.
The cinematography of this is beautiful.
Yes.
No, and
it's beautiful.
It is a part where I'm like, it is simultaneously, I'm like, this is incredible. This is everything we want. I am in good hands here. And then also it's infuriating when we get to Eric Good that I'm like, you lied to this woman to her face this entire time. And you are making fun of her and are like, you know, people want to say things about me as a reality television producer. And I'm like, I have never done anything a 16th as manipulative as these people have done to this woman.
There is a lot of blurred ethical lines here. I agree with you 100%.
Not blurred. They don't exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree. We'll get there.
They're way behind you, those lines. We're way past them.
Stuffing my anger down because I'm going to go on a rant, but I want it to be fun before your listeners are like, this person needs to be locked up and put away forever.
It's okay. I often rant, so they're used to it.
But the absolutely incredible shots of her. Fast forward to when she's lying on the that like boat and she's in a string bikini. Dare I say, why did you bang it? But I was like, Tonia looks great.
I didn't realize the breast situation she had going on there in quite that way.
Yeah, she was the breast situation.
Like,
I was
huge and very fake. Very, very fake.
Oh, you could, but that's, I saw that episode 1, but.
Oh, no, I did, but just to see them in a bikini and
it was a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. They looked great. She was looking good on the back of that boat. I'm not like, she's, you know, I
think she stopped eating all the donuts at that point.
Well, I almost throw my dinner when she was getting her like eyelashes done by that technician with the like zoomed in thing and they still looked like 2 spiders? Yes. You know, has she made me physically ill from the procedure she's underwent on camera on this show? Yes. However, looked great on that back of the boat. So sorry, I'm derailing you already.
Okay. No, it's fine. Tonia's house is raided. She calls fake director and she's like, on May 22nd, someone recorded me talking about putting Tonka down and they knew everything. And whoever talked to them gave them audio recordings and everything. And he's like, do you really not know it's me? Really?
Yeah, basically, yes. Yeah. And he's like stunned, and I'm like, you guys are fucked. Like, you knew that this is how this was going to play out. Like, you don't have anything to say to her. Like, you don't have any.
You don't have a plan.
You've lied to her the whole time. Like, what? Oh, Kat got your tongue now? Like,
I have a theory that she has the hots for him and that he has the hots for her.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely has the hots for him. I don't know the other way, but she definitely is into him.
Oh, wow. They fucked.
I think they have to.
Amy. Wow. Yes. Yeah. I believe that with every cell of my body.
Interesting. Okay.
So the best part is she's like, I'm going to find this out and whoever it is will reap hell. I got to go get my lips filled.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
My note is the 4:15 lip filler appointment will haunt me forever. The fact that she is like, my entire world is crashing down around me.
But I got to go get my lips done.
But this is the thing is, what is she doing to her lips? Because you don't need, we've watched her get her lip filler like 6 times on this show and there's only 4 episodes. Like you can't keep going this, like that's why they look the way they do, because she's just continuing to like, you know,
because like, again, there's something that she needs to be.
There's a hole that needs to be filled. And when it's not filled by a chimp, it's filled by like
by Dwayne Cunningham.
Yeah.
Yes. Dwayne Cunningham.
Like it's dear God.
The clown. The former clown.
So now they kind of realize that this is going to be public record and she's going to know this. And apparently the marshals can't move Tonka until the vet comes. So like she has this window of time. And she's like, I got to get him out of here. I got to get him out of here. So they send Dwayne over to her house. The ball's on Dwayne Cunningham to wire up and walk into that house when you know the son and the husband totally know it's him. Of course. They totally know it's him.
No, but that's, he has to do it though. And I love that Tonia was like videoing her feet walking around the house whenever they're like banging on the door. And I'm like, oh, they got her, that she's done. She's going down. And she's videoing it because she knows that she wants it to be in there. Like she, as much as they hit her with a Mack truck every episode of this documentary, she is a willing participant and even eventually sits down with the man that she fucking hates. And I was like, good on you, girl.
Yeah.
She's like a dream of a subject, because she's like, oh, I'm always be recorded. Like she's like, oh, something's going down. Let me just self-tape this. Incredible.
Yeah. Yes. So now we see that he gets to Tonia's and she says, Rolling Stone just called me. And he's like, oh, you're going to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. The son is standing there giving him the stink eye. He totally knows it's him.
Of course.
Yeah.
And she's wondering who snitched. And then she's like, I'm going to give you further evidence. I'm going to take Tonka out of here tonight, but I don't know how. So June 5th comes. She can't take him out of there, right? So it's the next day. We see Jared Goodman is there. Pee Wee Herman, she likes to call him. She's on the phone with Dwayne. She's upset and she is filming. Now, I have a question for you. Do we think that if Eric, so I listened to an interview with Eric Good and he said that they were and Chris, correct me if I'm wrong with production speak here, okay? Sure. But like there was a live feed coming to Eric Good from the crew. Like what they were filming, he was seeing it in real time.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
It can happen. That has happened on shows where you basically will film everything to like a Zoom. Yes. And then you can watch the cameras as if they're all different people on a Zoom.
Okay.
Like, that can happen. I've done that on like shows during COVID where it was like the executives would be like, the less people like we're not even allowed to have as many people as we have. Like we need to have like as least people as possible. That's definitely a COVID thing that happened, but like it is possible.
So I'm wondering if that were not the setup, would Dwayne have ratted her out? I don't think he would have. I do not think he would have. I think he would have helped her get out of it.
No,
I don't think so.
But you have to, because like the next, it's like, okay, what are the nuggets that we got today that we're then going forward with? Like that's the whole thing. The thing wouldn't be greenlit if we didn't see the reveal in episode 2.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? We don't have a show. I'm sorry.
But I just wonder if his hand had not been forced, if we would have had a show, if he would have revealed it.
I wonder.
I think he's into her.
God, wouldn't that be beautiful?
I mean, I think he really loves the fame of this.
Yes. Of course.
So
they all love the thing. This that woman, that like Crocodile Dundee woman, that like
the Florida woman,
Pam.
They don't even know. PETA doesn't even know about what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like her, when she's like,
her chimps went to the White House,
and she's like, I went to the my chimp slept in the White House.
Were they performing for Nixon? Right? Yeah. They performed for Nixon.
I'm obsessed. I mean, P.S. I'm obsessed with her in every single way. Like I'm calling Crocodile Dundee out of love, but like she, you know what I mean? Like,
is she the one that breastfed? Yes, she's the breastfeeder. Yes, she is. Yeah, because her husband's like, I came home and she had our child on one breast and the chimp on the other. I was like, okay.
She's like, well, what else would you do? That's what a mother does. I'm like,
Again,
"You're
this
not
is a
mother."
show about bestiality. Thank you.
So now Tonka is gone. We see Tonia crying. We see Brittany and Jared kind of, they're happy that there's a good resolution for Tonka. I don't think they're like necessarily celebrating, but they're happy
These are the
that this has
lawyers.
ended peacefully.
Yeah, they're happy he's out.
Obsessed with the lawyers, but like
They're
obsessed
hilarious.
with them.
They're great.
Because they're so dry and serious.
Yeah.
But they're
Oh,
hilarious.
that male lawyer, I'm like, am I attracted? But speaking of people that I'm attracted
Pee Wee
to,
Herman.
am I attracted to him?
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah,
He's
like
cute.
I like. Yeah,
He's
I was
cute.
like, he's cute, and
He's
like,
cute.
oh my God.
He's too clean for me. He's
And
too
when
clean
he
for me.
hears her talking about him, he's like, this fucking bitch. He's like, I knew it all along. Like it goes. We see one little millisecond of a flash of him being like, got her. Like, and then he has to be like,
Yep.
yes, no, like all reserved and like, yeah.
He puts his NPR voice back on.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he
yeah.
does. Yes, he does. So now we go back to Connecticut. So let me ask you, Chris, did you know, because this has been a topic of discussion in our group, that I remembered when this Travis incident happened? Did you remember it?
Oh, the woman getting her face attacked?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Hello.
The 911 call.
I
Yes.
was
did
raised
not.
on
I apparently
Oprah.
lived in a
I
hole.
watched her with the little veil.
I think I was raised on Oprah too.
No, I really was. Like when I would
Oh, I
come
was
home
too.
from like middle school, my mom would have Oprah on and we would watch that. And then
Mhm.
Charmed would be on.
Mm.
Oprah was on at 4 and then at 5, Charmed was on. And so I
Right, but
watched
at
reruns
3
of
o'clock, Guiding Light was on.
Oh my God.
So I'd watch Guiding Light, then Oprah. That's how it went.
I vividly remember the woman being attacked by the chip. Yes.
Yeah. The 911 call. He's eating her face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Ugh.
And
So-
there's a thing we can get here, but like there's a work, like it's so crazy that they tell all these stories, and every single one of these like fatal stories is they raise them as a person, they realize that they can't keep them contained
Right.
and that they are a wild animal, so they keep them locked up in the house because they know that they're wrong, but they will never admit to it.
Right.
And then at the end of this all happening, when the chimp finally snaps and like its primal instincts that kick in and like attack a human being, and every single time the chimp snaps out of it and realizes, oh my God, what am I doing? Which is absolutely like earth-shattering and heartbreaking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The human's reaction is always
Kill it.
to
Kill
beg the police to kill it,
Shoot
which
it.
is
Shoot it.
so fucked up in
Mhm.
every
Yeah.
single way. Like
I
they did
really,
not hammer that. They didn't hammer that enough in
Yeah.
this. That's like, yeah.
I really think the woman who had Buck knew he needed to be put down.
Yes.
And she orchestrated,
But-
I don't think she orchestrated having her daughter attacked, but
Yeah, of course.
as soon as there was an opportunity, she was like, the
Yes.
police need to go in and kill him
No,
because I can't
like,
do it.
They need to, like, every single 911 call is like, they must kill the chimp. Like they
Well,
like, know
that
that-
911 call was like, hi, yeah, I think
know,
my
like-
chimpanzee's kind of attacking my daughter. So here's what you're going to need.
She's
to
like, it
You're
needs
gonna
to
need
be
to
a
bring a high-
headshot.
you're going to need to bring a high-powered rifle.
And
If
shoot
I
him
were
in the
you,
head.
I'd get about 10 feet away. Okay. And then I would
That's
just
like-
pull the trigger and shoot him right in
exactly.
the brain.
Amy, I'm dying.
And the 911 operator's like, okay, ma'am, thank you.
Okay.
Yo,
Yeah.
what are they supposed to do? Like, what,
Like,
you know, they're like,
I
okay.
get hysterical if there's a fucking bee in my house, let
Yeah.
alone if my
No.
chimpanzee was attacking my daughter. I think
Yeah,
I'd be
your
a little
child.
more.
That's the thing. It's like they almost let them off the hook too easily, in the sense, like, I wanted someone being like, you know, and it could be the PETA lawyer or someone else, like in every instance of this, like the person is like begging for them to die at the end of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not like help my chimp, like they're, because this is their final way out of not having to care for
Right.
this animal that they, and like I partly blame PETA for this, is like they make such enemies of these people that they
Mhm.
can never,
Mhm.
like they would rather the chimp die than be in PETA's care,
Correct.
Yes.
Because they-
yes.
harass these people, like rightfully so, but they
Yeah.
harass them so much and are so petty with these people that they like would rather the animal be put down than
Like-
be in the care of their enemy.
If
And then
there's
how
some
much you
way-
want to make a I'm sorry,
Maybe.
Amanda. Then how much you want to make a bet they're like, oh, the police killed my baby. Like
Yeah,
then they're gonna
100%.
turn it. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if there was some way that they could create a situation where these people could visit the chimp and spend time with the chimp
Yes,
and have a
correct.
relationship with the chimp
Correct.
and have it live on some sort of preserve, I don't think
Right.
that Tonia would have bought that, but others might have.
No, this is a good segue into the next thing that happens, because we see that. So we kind of see what happens to Sandy after the Travis incident, right? And we see Oprah interviewing Charla. They're singing happy birthday to her. This is as weird as when I saw Oprah in bed with Maya Angelou.
Rewatching it, you're like, oof, like this is tough.
This is not good.
She is lying in bed with Maya Angelou at one point in a brass bed, just chatting about poetry. I'm like, what?
I know, but that was like her mom. That was like, she said like Maya Angelou was like her surrogate mother.
Yep. So we learned that her husband died, Travis died, and in the weeks after, Sandy kind of left the house exactly as it is, even the blood on the floor, that's going to be hard to get out.
Yeah. Which again, that's hoarders, right? Exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, that's hoarder stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
So and again, when your child dies, like you like leave their room exactly how it was and never touch it. Like that's what this is.
It's that same thing.
Which again is sad and makes me upset for them. Like
absolutely. She starts going to a medium though. And we hear the tapes and Travis is coming through and he's saying, "Stop worrying, mommy." I'm like, I can't with this. This story has everything.
But at least, surely this is like my pornography. Like it has everything. Bestiality, mediums.
We've learned a lot about Chris today, but go on.
It's so, again, why can't we get a medium like in an interview being like, let me channel why don't we just talk to Travis right now and then like get the channeling? Like
that would be amazing.
Why don't I have that?
To have an Oprah tie-in, we could have Sylvia Brown.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah. But we need a chimp to medium translator to help.
Yeah. Right. Of course.
Well, they're humanzees. Amanda, I'm so sorry to stop you.
Oh, yeah, they're humanzees. I'm sorry.
So
yes,
the human part was coming through. I'm sorry.
They would tell you this. They would remember at the very end when they're like, should they be in captivity or not? The Crocodile Dundee is like, if he could ask, if Chunk could ask you or Chance could ask you, like he would say this. Like they know what they would say because they're humanzees. Yeah. Anyway.
Yep. So this brings me to what you were talking about, Amanda. So what she did is she went halvesies on a new chimp with Crocodile Dundee down there in Florida. And I wrote the breastfeeder trainer woman and they become partners on Chance.
Right.
But like to your point, she goes down there and just visits him. So why couldn't she do that when he was in a sanctuary?
Right. Exactly. But PETA draws such a hard line that there's no opportunity for that.
Yeah.
That it doesn't give people a way out.
And Crocodile Dundee isn't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's also like this is an addiction.
Oh yeah.
Like they're addicted to this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like why would you be like having a timeshare of an animal in a different time zone?
Now we have timeshares. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Like that doesn't make that. No one does that. But
no one does.
Like they're so addicted to feeling that they're taking care of these animals when in reality they're like hastening their deaths. Right.
But Chris, everybody who talks about these chimpanzees talk about it in this way. Like even the sons. Remember the Guns N' Roses son, the broke down Guns N' Roses guy?
Yeah.
He was like, he was the Tom Brady of chimps. That chimp was like even he who hated the situation.
Right.
Yeah. He was like, my mother never loved me because of this chimp. Yeah.
Right. We need a whole like group therapy for all of the children of these people who were loved less than their parents' chimp.
Yeah. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one
definitely
to chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah, but maybe he needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of
Oh,
Luke and Madeline?
yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end of the day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't
Okay.
like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out.
Yes.
Before I meet my arch nemesis.
Yes.
In the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. Yeah. So then Pam goes into her, Sandy goes into her bathtub and dies of an aortic aneurysm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Pam believes Pam is Crocodile Dundee, believes that she died of a broken heart.
Yeah.
That is the Widowmaker.
And I say, if I'm going to go out, that's a great way to go out in my clawfoot tub, just chilling. My Sister Wives on.
I always say, like, when the zombie apocalypse comes, let me just get wiped out in that first blast. Like, I'm good to go. Yeah,
well, you know what I mean? We already have that planned out. I'm going to be left behind. My husband has to get my daughters to some kind of safety. Right. But just leave me because I'm dead weight and just let me be taken out.
I'm not gonna do well.
I'm nothing but a memory. See ya. Yeah.
Peace out, folks. Yeah. Bye.
So, all right. So now we're back to Tonia, and she's not taking Dwayne's calls. She's not returning his texts, nothing. And now we have an interview with Cheyenne Roundtree. She is a reporter with Rolling Stone, and she says Tonia was going through who could have told PETA, and I was kind of like, girl, it was probably the documentary crew.
He's like, I need to go through the catalog.
Who did I talk to on May 22nd? Oh, I don't know. You talk to Dwayne every fucking day, so probably him.
Yeah.
But Cheyenne is the one who connected Eric Good to it.
Right.
And Tonia was like, okay, I might have said too much on camera.
Again, we saw what you did with Carol Baskin. Not good.
I love that they are interviewing the Rolling Stone woman, and they're like, why do you think that she was so willing to do our documentary? And I see the Rolling Stone journalist go to say, because you lied to her. Yes, and then it's like, I shouldn't say this. And then stuffs that back down. And then it's like, she really likes to talk. You know what I mean? And it's
she doesn't know when to shut up.
Because you manipulated her into it. That's why. Yeah.
I have a very itchy nose, and I need to know, what is the wives' tale? What does it mean when your nose is itchy? You know how they say, if your palm is itchy, you're going to get money.
Ears are burning. Yeah.
If your ears are burning, is there something for nose, or does it just mean I'm having an allergy attack?
I don't know. I can find out.
Okay. Yeah.
We do this a lot.
Just wondering, for people at home, I'm just itching. Okay.
Itchy nose, wives' tale. Hold on. Your nose is itchy. It's a sign of a row.
Uh-oh. What's that mean?
A fight.
A row?
A row. It's R-O-W.
Right? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm getting in a mental fight with Eric.
There you are.
So now we go to Save the Chimp Sanctuary, and they're bringing Tonka in. And Jarrett Goodman says the vets have determined there was no evidence of congestive heart failure. He was fine. He was fine.
Again, he was making up reasons to put him down because she knows that she's at the end of the line. Mm-hmm.
Just like me, he was just overfed and had no exposure to sunlight. So I hear you. So we get the footage that we all wanted. Tonka's in his new space. He's running around. He's hopping up on the little wood structures. He's so happy. This is lovely.
This sanctuary. I want to go live at this sanctuary. No, it looks amazing.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I'm like, this is beautiful.
Way nicer than my house.
Florida, you did something right here.
Yeah, and good job, guys.
Here's the other thing. They don't want these people, they don't want their chimps, these chimpanzees going there, because then they're like, well, how am I supposed to build my own zoo around this? Like, that's the other part of this, is like, always follow the money. And they do say this at the end. The one PETA lawyer is like, Tonia's still trying to make a zoo, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's buying all these little capuchin monkeys so that she can make a zoo and make money off of it. Like, sure, she can say she loves them, but like, there's still a financial gain for her by having this chimp. So that's the other thing that's so funny, is like, there's this gorgeous, beautiful thing that's like exactly where they should be, but they don't want to give up the chimps to this thing, because then they can't build a zoo around their chimp.
Right, they can't compete with it.
And there's also something too about, like, we saw it with Tamara and Buck, and we saw it with Sandy and Travis. I can't believe I know their names. That they become like the chimp lady, right? And they like that notoriety around town.
And that's they're weird and they're cool and they're like a little reality star in their own head.
Yep. Like Tonia loves to remind us, like, oh, they're calling me the chimp mogul. Like, she likes that. That is a badge of honor for her.
And in the early episodes, when she's like dealing, when she's like trafficking chimpanzees, basically, like, for lack of a better term, truly trafficking animals. Like, she's like, I'm like wheeling and dealing on Facebook Marketplace with like animals. I'm like, there's no way this is legal. Like, this has to be like a completely black market illegal, right? It's exactly,
there has to be like, is she on
thing, right?
Is she on Facebook Marketplace, or is she on like
Backpage?
I don't feel like this is in some public forum that all of us could access. This is dark web shit.
I agree. So now Crocodile Dundee tells us that the chimps are not better off in this beautiful sanctuary. And I wrote, are they better off in your yard in Sarasota on a leash? Because she has them on a leash the entire time.
Constantly. That's the problem. She's like, this is a human. This is my child. You don't have your child, generally speaking, on a leash.
Unless you're Robin Brown, that kid is not on a leash.
Also, you guys are saying the word leash as if it's not like a piece of rope that she bought at Home Depot and tie, like a noose that she's tied around.
It even looks kind of like a cable. Like, it looks harsher than a rope.
It does.
Yes.
And that's the other thing, is like, if this is a member of your family, why do they have to be locked in a cage 100% of the time?
Yep.
Or like put on this rope that you like pull them by, when he's excited that he's seeing his performance next to Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, so I would also be doing a backflip if I was in a movie with Leo and was watching it. Like, okay.
Yes, absolutely. So Crocodile Dundee
wishes she was in a movie with Leo. Like, she wishes.
Was she ever on Growing Pains? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So Chance, she seems to have a modicum of sense about her, because at least she knows they can't live in the house.
Yeah, she's the most adjusted to this.
Yeah, situation. But she does say, those
low bar, but yes,
she says the chimps who've been in the entertainment industry have been humanized, and they just want to have their fucking coffee in the morning and be left alone and read the paper and masturbate like all of us.
Which is probably true, but then why can't they be at the reserve with all the other chimps masturbating and fucking each other and like doing weird shit? Again, because she's like, because I'm fucking this chimp. You know what I mean? Like,
so she says, look, they can't live in the house with you. You have to build a major facility. Cut to something that looks like a broke down shed that she has her chimps in.
Truly like a shanty, like the definition.
But still orders of magnitude nicer than where Tonka was staying.
And
still nicer than the cage in the basement.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I need everyone to just, if you want to rewatch this, or if you are watching it with, you're compelled to like watch it with your mom. Like, I feel like my mom and I would watch this and just be absolutely horrified for 4 hours straight and like love every second of it.
My mother's gonna love this.
Even though I know every single thing that's going to happen. But look at the houses we are in should tell you, and I'm gonna punch down on these people, but I'm sorry for it, but I'm doing it.
It's okay.
Like, we're in plywood floor world. We're in like, we're not in a nice house with nice sofas. And like, I wrote, one of my notes is the styrofoam Sonic cups in the cup holders in the couch is America. Like when Tonia's like, oh, they got me. Like, I'm I'm compromised. Yeah. And she's like she's on the phone with the fake director and is like, there's a stool pigeon somewhere.
Someone ratted me out.
Yeah. Like there's a rat in here. like she's sitting on a couch that has cup holders built into it, and there's 2 humongous styrofoam Sonic cups full of, I'm sure, Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Bless up.
Or the cherry limeade.
Yeah, the cherry limeade, with the little shaved ice cubes, which again, like I wish I had that. Like that is where we're at in America.
Yeah, no, you're right. And can you imagine what these houses smell like?
No, that's again, when the chimps are sleeping in bed with them, disgusting. I'm like, what are their sheets are riddled with like disgusting.
Here's what I don't get. Imagine. Tonia's house, this chimp was living in the basement for months. How did that entire house not smell?
Reek.
We've all been in primate houses. It's bad.
Have we?
Have you? No, like at the zoo, like the primate house.
Yeah. Okay. No, I thought you meant like a house that has a primate in it. I'm like, Amanda, cut right now. We need.
I'm like, no, call those lawyers.
Call them right on me. No, I mean like the zoo. Those places smell terrible.
Like comes out of that door behind Amanda, like swinging on.
That's actually why I'm in Canada right now. I've got to pick up a chimp and take it back.
Puts a piece of cheese in her mouth and is like eating it with the
So
truly.
Okay. So Dwayne is feeling bad about all this. Fake director. He's like, I just feel really bad, but I was transparent with Tonia. She knew she was being filmed. She knew this was a documentary.
Were not.
Okay, so Chris, I give you the floor. Would you like to talk about this?
Where do I begin? No, truly, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, I'm using air quotes as big as the Hollywood sign when I call these 2 people documentarians.
Ooh, okay.
This whole world of documentary filmmaking that people feel that they're so on their high horse, and some people are, and rightfully should be, and are doing the Lord's work and are bringing like knowledge, bringing the stories
like the documentary Sky Borgman does.
Like, or just like things that are like, look at this horrible humanitarian thing that's happening in this like other country, and we need to be aware of it. Like, there are people that are doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Right here is not something that is that. And it's like basically a reality show. And for these people to pretend like they're like so much holier than thou than like me working on Real Housewives is a joke to me. Actual laughable joke.
You are kind of right. This is like a reality show.
It's worse.
Oh yeah,
on a reality show, you know what you're signing up for. If I'm going on, Chopped, I know what's coming.
I know.
If I'm going on the Real Housewives, I have hundreds upon hundreds of hours of footage to watch that I can get a sense of what is going to happen to me. So like the fact that this woman has been, and again, is she a criminal? Yes. The fact that she's not in prison is crazy to me. Is she in jail right now?
No.
Like, because she should be. Like, right?
She should be.
She
perjured herself.
We watched her lie on the stand on Zoom.
Yes.
She stole property and perjured herself. Yes.
And then walked downstairs and like feed that chimp, like, which was absolutely exhilarating, compelling. Like, is what I'm watching amazing? Yes.
It's great TV.
Absolutely. In every sense of the word. Did they lie to this woman's face every step of the way? Yes. And the fact that they are not more, it's so funny to me because it's like when you work on a competition show, when you're working on a competition, like you have to read the rules of the competition to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you have to like if I'm working on a Food Network show or like a cooking competition show, like if you're working on Top Chef, I've never worked on Top Chef, so I'll use them as an example of something that I don't,
Yeah.
If you work on Top Chef, like it's like, okay, this challenge, once the challenge is revealed, like I then have to come in with this huge stack of papers where I read out every single rule of like what they can and can't do in this challenge, and they have to sign it. Like they're signing on the dotted line to like be like, this is exactly what is going to happen once the clock starts. Like so that there's no ifs, ands, or buts of like, and if there's going to be like a twist, like it's in those rules.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, and that it doesn't have to be revealed of like the twist will be blank, but it's like there will be a twist sometime in this at our discretion, and it will, you will have to complete it to complete the challenge. Like, you know, like it's all in the rules.
Yep.
So like it's just, and maybe I'm just sensitive because so many people are like coming after reality television producers these days, but like this is way more manipulative than anything I've ever done on a show. Like, I always quote Omarosa when I say you don't ever have to watch your background me because I cut from the front. Like, I'll tell you exactly what's about to go down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
you can't look me in the eye and say you tricked me into this. I'm like, I absolutely
was it a fever dream of mine, or was Omarosa in the White House in a cabinet position at some point?
No,
She wasn't in the cabinet, but she did work in the White House.
She wanted to be. She
just
wished she was in the cabinet.
Just making sure that really happened. Okay.
Yes.
From apprentice to the White House.
Yeah, sure.
Same with Donald Trump. Apprentice to White House.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, like, what they did to this woman, flaws as she may have, is absolutely so much more ethically wrong than anything you've ever seen on a reality show.
Yeah.
And they are making fun of her this entire, and not in like a joking, funny, stupid way that she can capitalize on, but like like, and again, am I surprised that she should be in prison? Like, that she's not in prison? Yes. But like, it is so everything. I have been looked down upon by so many documentarians to be like, you're trash and you're disgusting the way that you treat people. This is way worse than anything I've ever done. It's exponentially.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel that he treated Joe Exotic the same way? Because I wonder if there's a gender bias here too.
I think, yes, he treated him the same way, but he never
he never lied to Joe Exotic.
Never lied to
him and was like, well, and here, okay, so here's the other thing.
Okay.
Eric Good has filmed like a version of Tiger King that was repackaged 19 different ways for years. You know, whenever it's in Tiger King, and it's a little bit in this documentary when he's in a closet with that one woman that has those capuchin monkeys that she dresses up.
Yeah,
it's like for Christmas they have this like, and it's like this the cute PS.
But she has that whole closet of clothes.
Yes.
Yeah, just larger than my
and
closet.
Like, meanwhile, they're the cutest things ever. I'm like, I get this completely. I'm like, same. I wish I had this.
Yeah.
Like, they're so cute. They like have
monkey
little Christmas outfits on. I'm like, this is the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yes.
But he's in like that weird closet where they have all those clothes that are in these little like. He tried to make a show that was like him as the host. Give me a break. Being like, I'm going to go around and talk to all these people that have exotic animals as pets. And it be this like travel channel where he thinks he's like the Anthony Bourdain of these people.
Yeah.
How dare he?
Thank you.
We have a great love of Anthony Bourdain.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was years ago, like pre-COVID, years ago. So when you see in Tiger King that he's like with him and is like, show me your, which PS, like, I get it. Like, would I watch that show? Yes. Like, or he's like, show me the Joe Exotic branded jock straps that you sell at your store. Like,
okay, that did have a different feel to it. You're right. I'm
that
seeing
into my mouth as a viewer. I'm not trying to slam. Like, again, was I compelled and was vomiting whenever Tonia was getting her eyelashes done professionally to make them look like two tarantulas? Yes. Was that great TV to watch for me? Yes, it was. Was I upset that they lied to her the whole time? Yes. Like he tried to make this show and no one wanted it because they were like, one, who are you? Two, who cares about? And like no. But then they finally repackaged it. He finally sold it as like a Netflix. And again, this is all like third-hand knowledge that I learned from people. So it's like, take this all with a grain of salt.
But you are in this industry and you hear things.
Take this all with a grain of salt, please. Like I'm sure 80% of this is true, but eventually they were like, wait, we can sell this as a Netflix documentary. That's like the Netflix documentary, like Making a Murderer style shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what they love. But like Netflix loves buying that stuff. And so they repackaged it to be Tiger King. And then the whole world shut down and all we could do was sit in front of our TVs. Right. And we all immediately fell in love with the show, which was one of the greatest things ever.
Okay.
Never forget.
This makes total sense.
Never forget Carol Baskin, like with her husband on a leash, dressed up as a tiger. Never forget. Anyway, moving right along.
That woman is gold.
This makes total sense to me. Now I'm seeing it.
Yeah. He tried to be like a host and like make his own job of being a host. And we're slipping back into that in the last episode of this show, where he's then like, one of my notes is, I love that at the end of the show is a cleanup attempt of Eric Good's image. And then I said, the most thoughtful questions asked in this documentary are to Eric Good and not from Eric Good.
Oh, which questions? Do I have them? Probably not, because I'm a terrible note taker.
Whenever he's being interviewed about like how he feels about tricking Tonia, and he's like, we all just see this like better version of ourselves, and the person interviewing him goes, why do you think we feel that way? Which is a great question. That leads to a great conversation. Never once are they asked anything remotely as profound or thought-provoking in this documentary.
Yeah.
Again, I would do one whole episode on just like, what is the psychology of these people and why do these chimps? Yes, we get it. We infer it. And sometimes you don't have to spell everything out, much like they in Cheer and in the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders documentary. Like there's just so much said with silence that's so beautiful. And I think it's such strong storytelling. Here, I would have loved to have like a psychologist talk about people that have chimps and why we feel that they're humanzees. Like, tell me about that. Let's talk about that. Ask them about that and say, why do you feel that this is a person and not a chimp?
Why do you like this chimpanzee more than your
children?
Yeah.
Again, just why? I love this chimp more than my own kids. Why? Was that question ever asked?
She says at some point that
so many times.
But she says at some point that something like chimpanzees are interesting because you can make them in the image of you.
Yeah.
It's like, wait,
and they always need
let's
you.
go back. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Give me a whole episode about that.
Yeah. Are you coming up right
Tonka
now?
To the tanning bed?
Are you coming up in real time with an idea for a new show, Chris?
I mean, no. I mean, sure, but I feel like it's already done. Plus, like Eric Good's not going to answer my phone calls after he listens to this.
He's not listening.
But just like why? Like why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, just ask why. Like I do more interviewing the Real Housewives. I'm getting more out of them than I got out of any of the people in this documentary.
Well, so I heard an interview again. I was listening to that Tiger and Claw, which is the official. They became the official podcast of this Tooth and Claw thing. Tiger and Claw. Yeah. And I heard an interview with Eric Good, and one thing I didn't love about him was he's like, well, I think sometimes it's okay for people to keep exotic animals. Like Richard Branson keeps them on his private island. I think that's fine. And I was like, dude,
no.
So now this becomes it's okay for Richard Branson to do it, but not Tonia from Florida to do it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I felt that was icky. Yeah.
He's also like an animal lover. Like his whole thing was that he wanted to like go around. Like I think he kind of fell into this like Tiger King thing and is like forced to have the opinion of like, well, because PETA will literally like come to his house if not. Like they like he's kind of forced to do this like hard line in the sand about it. But I don't think he really believes because he even says so.
He says he keeps animals.
Yeah.
Well,
so what's
where's on that? I need eyes on that.
Turn the camera around on you, Eric, since you want it so fucking badly. What animals do you have in your fucking house?
Right. Like, what animals does he keep? Like, I could say I keep animals too. I have 2 cats.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, now he sits down with Tonia. They're at this hotel.
Which, P.S. They sit down. Can I say, I got so much fucking respect for her by saying, sure, I'll sit down with him. Like, I was like, this man has not, and I kind of glossed over like the ethical part of it, but like, it is, did I really gloss over it? Maybe I didn't. And I'm just now in a literal rage blackout, but it's just, to me, it's like, it is so fucked up that they just lied to her face. And it's like, oh, we got to get this. I get it if it's like, we're going undercover to rescue this animal. That to me, I get. But the fact that they befriended this woman and then completely turned on her is so fucked up in so many ways.
Really awful.
And I found her so humanized when she was like giving grace to him and was like I will sit down with him, and I will want an entire episode of just their because they edited that conversation to look so fucking good for him.
Yeah.
And I bet she fucking gave it to him, and he obviously would never air any of that. And it's just like so fucking funny. And I had so much respect for her sitting down with him and being like, all right, let's talk.
Well, at the end of episode 2, when, Dwayne finds out that Tonka is alive in the basement, that great reveal. And then at the beginning of episode 3, when we talked with Mary Payne about it, I had said, like, he didn't want to reveal that. Eric didn't. He was like, do we need to tell PETA about this? Well, is he being taken care of? And Dwayne's like, yeah, he's kind of being taken care of. And Eric's like, okay, then we'll just let this play out. Like, I don't think he wanted to bring this to PETA. No. He just wanted to capture what was happening.
No, because he wanted it to air on Netflix and then the whole world go into turmoil and flip out, which was which would be, again, ratings gold. Again, as a viewer, loving that.
Yes.
But like ethically.
Yeah. There's also this idea, like this struck me too while we're talking about this, that she says to him in that sit down, I'm only talking to you because I want to visit Tonka. And I think she thinks, and he is relying on and playing on the fact that she's not fully aware of what's happening here and that he can't get her to Tonka.
100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 100%. It's so fucked up.
It is. So 5 months after Tonka leaves, we see that Tonia has left the basement exactly like it was. There's even the sawdust on the floors.
Yeah.
I can't with
the
chips
blankets there.
Whatever it is. Yeah. She claims that Tonka had free reign of the basement, but we only saw him in the cage. So I don't know if that's true. Now we see the greatest scene ever of her just chomping on a donut and drinking a Coke. I'm here for that. I'm here for
again,
it.
beautiful.
Who amongst us hasn't drowned our sorrows in a donut?
And again, like it's so funny because these people just so like he wants, like they all just want to make these like highbrow whatever. And it's like, there is nothing more human than watching her just like literally do a sugar binge because she's so upset. And then feed that same donut to a goat. Like I'm sorry, that's television, people.
It was great.
Then we cut to Crocodile Dundee having a chimp funeral for Chance, who was only 15 and died.
I want to know what happened to Chance for real.
Again,
I don't know.
Like got to the end of a rope, quite literally, and then was like, oops, like, oh no, like gotta die. Like,
justice for Chance. We need to know what happened. We need to know what happened. So she says her heart is so broken, and she tells the camera, if there's anyone out there who has a chimp that needs a luxurious home, I'm like, really?
Luxurious?
Really?
Girl?
Send them my way. It's not like Doc Antall's luxurious home. This is this is very
that
different.
Cult. I can't even deal with that.
That guy is hilarious.
So now we see 10 months after Tonka leaves, Eric pulls up and Tonia has a broken foot. She won't say what happened. She's just kind of limping along.
I'm sure some sort of animal
a goat like headbutted her probably.
Yeah, some animal fucked her up.
That's fucked her shit up. Yeah.
She is being charged $225,000 to pay PETA's attorney fees. And she says she just doesn't have the money. Now, you are on TV saying you made like $500,000 last year brokering animals.
And like, oh, I'm building a zoo at my house.
Yes. There's that. So basically she's broke. We hear calls of debt collectors calling her. And then we see Tonia bringing animals from her zoo to the local fair. And Brittany, the lawyer, says it's just a marketing tool to drum up business for her primates that she wants to sell. And as long as she's doing this, we will keep going after her. So finally she gets this settlement offer from PETA. And they're like, we'll completely drop this $225,000 thing if you just stop doing your shit with these animals, basically. Yeah. And she's like, no.
And she's like, absolutely not.
No. Yeah. She's like, I'm going to do this shit until you give me Tonka back. Well,
she's like, I have lip filler appointments to fucking pay for. Okay. Like my spider eyelashes don't fucking glue themselves on. So like, I got to make money.
I appreciated one of her t-shirts that said, I heart Jesus and chimps.
Yeah.
Oh,
her entire situation is incredible. Like her wigs, they are the worst things I have ever seen in my life. Do I want to dress as her for Halloween? Yes.
Oh, a lot of people are going to be dressed as her for Halloween. Yep. So she says all she wants to see is Tonka. Now we see Alan coming. He's going to see Tonka. And I'm going to tell you right now.
Hated this part.
But I'm going to tell you right now. I fucking recognized Tonka when he was running with all those other chimps. I'm like, oh, there he is in the middle.
Oh, God. Uh-oh. The door is opened and it's not good.
I'm like, oh my God, he is the Tom Brady of chimps, which I hate Tom Brady, so it's not a compliment. Whatever. So Alan Cumming is there and he's like, I don't know. He's talking about the sanctuary. It's 150 acres. It's 12 islands. Chris, go ahead.
That was so inauthentic to me. And I actually think it looked really bad for him. Because he doesn't care about this. He doesn't care about this animal.
You don't get years.
PETA was like,
he's got a touch of the chimp fever.
No.
Okay.
I think it looks really good for him. And I love him. Like,
I love him too.
I love him too.
But I think that PETA was like, say that you'll put up money and then that'll look really good for you. And then you can, because you did like, I think PETA got to him and was like, do this. And again,
because you did the movie.
Smart, effective. I'm not saying it's wrong because it's good, but like, I think he was like, okay. And then he's like roped into this whole situation. And then I think he filmed one interview about Tonka. And then I think he did this. And I think that was so fake because he didn't. I'd rather Eric Good go up and do that than like, it just is like.
It would have been more effective for Eric Good to go to the where you're right.
And see him there.
Yeah. Or fake director to go there and be.
Yeah, fake director could have brought Tonia. And could have been
they're never going to let Tonia anywhere near her.
Regardless, but like anything but Alan Cumming going there would have been better. I just
Crocodile Dundee could have went.
It was fake and it was just very, I just didn't like it. I don't know. There's something about it that was just so self-serving about it that I thought was so gross.
Yeah, I get that. So now we end with a phone call. Tonia went to visit a chimp, got in the cage with them, and was mauled. Now, it has come out on social media that this is fake.
What?
Yes. So the woman, you guys don't spend enough time on Reddit like I do.
No.
So I was on the Reddit.
I'm trapped in Canada, Amy. I'm very busy right now.
I was on the Reddit looking for something else about Sister Wives, and I stumbled upon. So apparently this happened to one of her like other chimp people, right? And they had text Tonia the picture of the ear, what had happened. And, and this woman's all over social media now saying that happened to me. And she's showing receipts.
To be fair, we didn't see any injury on her. No, we just saw bandages.
You're right.
So, wow.
Tonia.
Wow.
She's done it again.
She's diabolical, man. I love this woman so much.
Okay, she's wearing a little cast on her arm and she's got, oh my God, she's got the maxi pad on the ear. Like Trump.
Truly maxi pad on the ear. No, when we were seeing this, like when we were watching this, my boyfriend literally was like, look, it's literally like Trump. Like, truly. Wait, what is the motivation to fake that she was attacked by a chimp?
I don't know. I can't figure it out. Amanda,
I think what it is even with this, I still want the chimps. There's nothing more important to me. There will nothing that will keep me from this.
That's true, because she does say that. Or could she just be looking to get back on camera? And she's like, she calls him up because this is months later. Yeah. She calls him up and it's like, I was attacked.
She's smart as a whip, that Tonia.
Oh, she really is. She could run shit. Yep. So at the end, she says, it doesn't matter. I'll do anything to live with my kids. I'll do anything.
Not her children, though.
I have to say,
by kids, I don't mean my actual biological human children. Those pieces of trash. Like,
she wants an island, and she wants Tonka to be there. And we see her waving at the end a big "Don't tread on me" flag. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's done.
She just wants to live amongst the chimps.
It's incredible. It's incredible. I enjoyed this journey, even though, Chris, you've pointed out some real problem spots here.
Guys, I'm a viewer.
But you love it. I know.
I loved it, but I can also love something and also be very critical of it, I think.
So I'm a writer, and I always say the same thing. Like, I can love something, but that writer brain never shuts off where I'm like, that's poorly written. This is dragged out too long. This is not tight enough. Like, but I can still love it. But like, you can't shut off your professional brain. I get it.
And it's just like, there's always gonna be something that you don't like about something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just really, the Eric Good part of it really rubbed me the wrong way.
No, I get that. He lied to her. So here's my question. Doesn't she have to at the end? So how does this work? Does she at the beginning of filming sign something that say, I'm going to be filmed? Or does she sign off at the end?
I would assume at the beginning you sign an appearance release that basically is like, anything you film of me can be used.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you would have to sign a release, but she probably signs that day one. She has to sign that, like before they even show up, she needs to sign that.
So this is done. She has no control. In
theory, she has no control over it. Like it doesn't matter if they lie to her every day of her life. She still signed that paper that said, you're allowed to film me and I'm allowed you to do this. Yikes. And like any footage you have is yours and I have no stake to it. So that's what, that's every person that appears on TV has signed that. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what it is. So but I'm surprised that we haven't heard like she's suing them.
Yes, I was
know.
going to say
Like,
the same thing.
Like I signed this under a complete lie.
Yeah,
False
because she did.
pretenses. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know because
And it's so funny.
the
This is
only
other
thing that was fake
This-
was who the director was, right?
and what the subject matter of the documentary is. But I guess not.
Maybe.
No.
But they
I
were
don't know.
working with PETA. Like, I'm sure she wouldn't have known if
She wouldn't have signed off with PETA.
Yeah, she wouldn't have signed off with that. But that developed during the filming. So
Right. They weren't initially aligned with PETA. They were just
No.
like, PETA's one part of this story. She's another part of this story.
Well, no, of course. It's like you have to tell the balanced story. I get that.
Right.
I don't think that
Yeah.
they were like, I don't think that they were like out to get her or like obviously look at the woman. She's fucking TV gold. You know,
She's
any
brilliant.
idiot can tell you that. Like, so that I don't think they went in being like, this is let's like destroy this woman. I think they went in knowing that I don't think it was premeditated. However, once they realized that Tonka was there, it was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like now
Yeah.
we're in a whole world of shit. And I just think
Yeah.
the way that it was handled was like I didn't love it.
Yeah, I
And
agree
again,
with
it's
you
like
100%.
you're signing up to have this filmmaker make this movie about you, and you don't know who the real filmmaker is. That's fucked up.
And you're
That is fucked up.
banging the fake director.
Yeah,
So that's a problem.
Allegedly.
100%. God, that's
So,
weird.
Chris, let me ask you a question. And Amanda, I'll put it to you as well. If you could put Tonia on any existing reality show franchise,
she's going on every show.
which one?
If
Which
I
one
need
would
her-
it be? Which one?
I need her on every show, by the way.
right.
I need
But
her
if
on every.
You have
show.
to narrow it down to one. I would put her on Love is Blind because I need to know who would pick her
No.
on the other side
No,
of the
no.
I need to know who that guy is in the reveal.
90 Day Fiance. I want her in another country
Oh.
trying to pick up some young guy
Yes.
who has like who's like a
Yes.
chimp dealer or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God. I don't. The correct answer is 90 Day Fiance. I don't want it to be that. However, it is that. But I want her to go on either Dancing with the Stars or Survivor. So that we see her wigs just like be destroyed. Like I want to watch what happens to her on an island.
Without access to her lip fillers, her tanning bed, and her wig.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
that
never
would
forget
be
when she was in that
fantastic.
standing up tanning bed.
Oh God.
Mhm,
That she
mhm.
goes through 3 times a week.
Just the
times a
shot
week. As you
of
do.
her nails were nightmare inducing. Like
She's
it was
amazing.
incredible. It was incredible.
Well, we've said it all.
This
We've
was
said
You
it
amazing.
all.
really have.
Yeah, we
I'm
really-
sorry in advance for what just happened.
We loved
it's
having
great.
you. I
Thank
don't
you.
want an
It's great.
apology. Chris, tell everyone if they don't know where they can find you.
You guys can find me at the Chris DeRosa. And my podcast is called Fixing Famous People. And it is a comedy podcast where my co-host Dominic Pupa and I pick a celebrity each week. And then that's our celebrity client. And they're usually a celebrity that's in hot water or someone who we like want better for. And we want to fix their image just so that they can do better in Hollywood. And us and our guests basically recap the problem that they're in. And then Dominic and I pitch ideas of how they can get out of their little snafu. And then the guest picks a winner every episode. So there's a contest.
Okay.
It's basically
All
our
right.
own little competition reality show that we have within our show.
I
And
love it.
the first 30-ish minutes is like Wendy Williams Hot Topics. And so if you just want to not have to read people.com, you can just come to us.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, Amanda, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me as usual.
Thank
right,
you for
guys.
having me.
Thank you so
was
much.
fantastic,
We'll see you
Chris.
next
Thank you.
time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.